Well, we are back, and as you can see, I put on my branded Algerian jersey. As you've seen, the name written Algeria, and this is the two stars for Algeria's two AFCON wins in 1990 and, of course, 2019. We are talking about Group J in the 2026 FIFA World Cup, and we have an African representation in the shape of the Desert Foxes of Algeria. And interestingly, they are facing the defending champions Argentina. So Group J consists of the Abasileste of Argentina, the Desert Foxes of Algeria, and of course, we have Austria and debutant Jordan. So quickly, let's go into the preview of Group J encounter, which begins tomorrow morning, early part of the morning, as Algeria clash with defending champions Argentina. Argentina will be looking forward to see whether they can defend the title that they won 4 years ago in Qatar, which was the 2022 edition of the World Cup. Interestingly, in the history of the World Cup, we've had only two teams that have won and defended the championship. And these countries are Italy and, of course, Brazil. Italy won in 1934 on home soil and, of course, went all the way to France in 1938 to defend their title. And we had Brazil winning in 1958 in Sweden, and the same Brazil team won in 1962 in Chile. France came close to defending the title after winning in 2018. Unfortunately, they met their match against Argentina 4 years ago in Qatar 2022. And for the French team, they faltered and they couldn't win against Argentina in the post-match penalties after the 3-3 scoreline when Kylian Mbappe came up with a hat-trick, which was quite historic in that occasion when Kylian Mbappe gave that top-notch performance against Argentina. So Argentina topped the Southern American or CONMEBOL group with regards to the qualifiers. They had around 38 points, and it tells you that the Argentine team is really strong. Coach Lionel Scaloni, who was there the last time when they won the championship, is still around. And for the Argentines, they've been able to maintain the core of the team, with the exception of Angel Di Maria, who has decided to retire. Majority of the guys who won the tournament last time out are still around. I mean, the likes of goalkeeper Emi Martinez. I mean, you're going to talk about the likes of Nicolas Tagliafico, the likes of Christian Romero, and we have the likes of Leandro Paredes, Lionel Messi, Alexis McAllister, Julian Alvarez. I mean, you can go on list majority of the names who were there when the Argentines won the championship. Interestingly, against Algeria, Argentina have found it very difficult at a point playing against African teams. I remember in 1990, in their first encounter as defending champions, they lost against the Cameroonian team. And the Cameroonian team that time went down by 9 men. And that, of course, Francois Omambi scored that goal when Benjamin Massing and Andre Kanabik were shown the exit. In 2002, Argentina couldn't beat Nigeria, and that one has happened. Even though in the subsequent tournaments, we've seen the Argentines accounting for African countries. Probably Nigeria. They met Nigeria in 2002, and of course, in 2010, 2014, 2018, all those occasions with the exception of the 2002, they've beaten the Nigerians. And Argentina, the last time out in the World Cup, they lost in their first group game, which was that 2-1 defeat to Saudi Arabia. But they defied the odds, and that was the last time, since Spain also did it after losing their first game in 2010 against Switzerland. They went all the way to win the championship. And we saw Argentina also having such kind of situation, similar one in the last World Cup in 2022 at Qatar. The Argentine team lost 2-1 to Saudi Arabia, won 2-0 against Mexico, and of course they defeated Poland to go through to the next stage. Then defeated Australia, the likes of Netherlands, beating Croatia, and before finally beating the French team. Lionel Messi is going to likely be featuring, and then he will be having his 200th appearance, and of course his 27th game. Lionel Messi is gunning for his 6th World Cup appearance since Germany 2006 to South Africa 2010, Brazil 2014, Russia 2018, and then Qatar 2022. So it's likely going to be our likes of Julian Alvarez. Deep in midfield, I fancy the likes of Leandro Paredes. I mean, Alexis McAllister and joining the men, and maybe Giuliano Simeone, the son of Simeone, the coach of the Atletico Madrid setup, is likely to be given the opportunity because he's been in one of the best Argentine players over the season that ended. And of course, at the back line, the likes of Christian Romero, Nicolas Tagliafico, Nahuel Molina will be around. For the Algerians, it's quite unfortunate that dependable defender Rami Bensabani of Borussia Dortmund is not likely to feature owing to a knock that he's still struggling to get match fitness for the game to be available, which will be quite unfortunate for the Algerians. But the likes of Samir Shegi is likely to step in his absence and partner Aissa Mandi at the back line. I'm looking forward to seeing Belgali and with Manchester City's Ryan Aitnouri also partnering within the back line. And of course, deep in midfield, the likes of Ramiz Zerouki, Nabil Bentaleb, and probably Hussein Aouar. Riyad Mahrez is likely to be the man to lead the Algerians in that game. And of course, we're going to be seeing Mohamed Amin Amoura leading the line for the Algerians. It promised to be a very, very cagey encounter. Amin Gouiri, who in the last AFCON couldn't appear due to injury, is likely to also feature. And of course, we're going to be talking about that Bayern Leverkusen wonderful kid or wonder kid, you can see Ibrahim Maza, who is also likely to feature. Vladimir Petkovic and his charges will be leading the setup, the Desert Foxes of Algeria as they meet against the Argentine setup. Algeria